Hello everybody, a warm welcome from Berlin, as usual. Today I am with Kevin from the Silicon Valley Labs, and he's a software engineer, developer, and he works in our AIOps analytics department. And today we're going to talk about a new feature for the just released IBM Cloud Pak for Watson AIOps in the version 3.7. And this is in this section of event management, and we do have a new capability in there, which is receiving feedback, which is learning the feedback that was given, is doing analytics based on that, and for that we do have a data structure in here. Before we go into details, we have a little agenda here. So today we're going to talk about event feedback and what is feedback for events. We do have a data structure in here which is used, and we do have AI capability in here. So there is a modeling process, there's a training process in there. We do have documentation, and we want to conclude this presentation today with Kevin demo. Kevin is going to show you about the user interface extensions, as well as he's going to guide you through a suppression policy, which is going to utilize these kind of metrics which are provided by the system. So let's have a look into where we are. As you know, this is our architecture picture. Nothing really changed in here. So from left to right, on the left side we have the input parameters in the various channels. So we do have event management, log management, metric management, topology, and various other channels which do have their processing and analytics capabilities here in the middle. We do then have the Watson capability here as well, which is superseding these, and then we do have these front ends. And just to give you a picture of where we are, so we are in the event management part, and we are front-ended by the alert or event hub. And this is a special feature of the Cloud Pak for Watson AIOps, and this is not part of the also just released Netcool Operations Insight version 1.6.8. So this is a unique feature of the AIOps capability. And just to give you a preview of what Kevin is going to talk about, so there's a capability in the event list which gives you the possibility to provide feedback. So down here, there's a sum up and a sum down, and you can do this per event. There's also the capability to undo this kind of thing, and every event which has been given feedback will be analyzed by the analytics engine, and then a score is created, and this goes into the record which is in the background, and the background holds all the data that is computed in here. And how all that works and looks like, Kevin is going to show you in a minute. But if you want to go into more details, here's the link to documentation. So have a look for event feedback, that's highlighted here. I searched for that, and then you land immediately here in the AI manager operating, managing stories and alerts, and then you go to alert details, and here's the chapter where all this is written down. So Kevin, over to you.
Hello everyone. So here we're going to demonstrate the feedback learning service that we've introduced in release 3.7 of Watson AIOps. So to begin, we're going to go to the stories and alerts page. So in this Watson AIOps, we have a bunch of data that has already been processed through our system. And so in the data that we have here, we have already given feedback to some of the alerts. So this alert has no feedback, but this alert we've already given a thumbs down, and this one we've given a thumbs up. And so to start off, in order for the feedback learning service to work, we need to give feedback on a certain amount of alerts. This is how we're going to give feedback. So we come to click on an alert, and we look at the alert to see if we think it is valid or not. And so for this alert, I think we're going to say that this one is invalid. All right. And then for the next alert here, we take a look, and this one I think we're going to say is valid, but oh no, we pressed the wrong button. No problem, we can always undo, and then we can give the feedback that we want. At this point, we've given enough data for training to start. And so while training is running automatically, we're going to hop over here and we're going to create a policy to suppress based on the feedback prediction score that we'll be getting on all subsequent alerts. So here we're going to create a policy. Here we actually already have a policy created. Let's take a look at that policy. This policy, we're going to suppress low prediction scores. And what they've done is that we've added a condition, and that condition is the alert insights. The policy is going to be looking at the feedback insight, and it's going to be looking at the prediction score here. And then we're just setting it so that we are going to suppress any alerts with a feedback insight with a prediction score of less than, say, 25. All right, and so here, at this point, we're going to save this. All right, now that it's saved, we're going to go back to the events and alerts. We're going to go back to the alerts page, and we're going to push some new data into the cluster. So here, we already have some new data that came in. If we take a look, if we ignore everything that was suppressed, we see that there is a single new alert that came in that was not suppressed, right? But if we take a look at the alerts that were suppressed, we can see that the alert that's similar to the one that we gave feedback on, so this one here, AMQ9514, we see that this one has gotten a prediction score. So if you look here, this one has gotten a prediction score of 7, and so naturally it was suppressed.
Thank you, Kevin. That was a great demo. So suppression is nothing we didn't know before, but this capability is taking it to another level. So you don't have to mess around with any kind of impact policies or rules files editing where you may have admin rights or not. This is really intuitive. This is directly accessible in the user interface, and any operator can do it and use that. So that is really an advantage, this new capability in here, and I really love it already. Thanks so much, and see you another time when it is demo time. Bye.